What is up, you guys? It is me, RC 2001 Studios here, or Robert Korea, and today I am coming at you guys with another figure review. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Bandai Creations GMK Godzilla figure for you guys, so yeah. So most of you guys already have this figure, but if you don't, I definitely recommend you guys to pick this figure up. Of course, you know, the Bandai figure is always going to be better. But this is still a very nice figure from Bandai Creation. I mean, it looks like GMK Godzilla to me. Like, the face really does look like GMK Godzilla. Just look at that. But yeah, I really do like this figure. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty, you know, evil or ferocious, whatever you want to say. But it looks pretty cool. So yeah, so let's get on to history. So history, this version of Godzilla first appeared in Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. You know, the infamous Godzilla movie with a super long title. Well, anyways, the movie GMK, as a lot of most Godzilla fans like to call it for short, GMK was a really good Godzilla movie. Definitely one of the best Godzilla movies. Definitely the best in my opinion out of the Millennium series. That's just my opinion. But yeah, it's a really good movie. Like, the soundtrack's really good. A lot of people do have a problem on how King Ghidorah was portrayed in the movie. A lot of people didn't like the fact that he was a hero. I mean, it is kind of weird, but at the same time, it's kind of cool that they switched him into being a hero for, like, you know, they just try to, you know, mix things up, as I like to see it. You know, they made him into a hero instead of being a villain. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, pretty good Godzilla movie. The suit design is really good. And yeah, so now we're gonna get on to articulation, shall we? Okay, so now we're gonna get on to articulation. So the articulation on this figure, it's pretty basic like most other Godzilla figures. So let's just count it off real quick. So first off, the head is 360 rotatable, as you may have saw. You know, it rotates 360 like most Godzilla figures. The arms are 360 rotatable as well. So, you know, which is actually pretty good, you know, if you're gonna do a stop motion or whatever. This leg actually rotates 360 pretty good. It is kind of stiff, but at the same time, you know, stiff is good. You don't want it to be super loose or anything. This leg, you have to move the arm a little bit up like that to rotate it. But yeah. And of course, you know, the tail is 360 rotatable. I don't think this figure has a glue seal on the tail. I don't know. But yeah. So articulation, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points, which is actually pretty good. So yeah. This figure has 6 points of articulation, which is pretty standard, I guess, for your usual Godzilla figure. So yeah. Now we're gonna get on to paint job. So the paint job on this figure, you know, he is kind of this charcoal black color, as you could see, mostly on all of his body, which is actually pretty, you know, noticeable. The fingernails, they are this whitish color, you know, this white color, as well as the other one. Toenails as well, they're white. There is some like paint scuffs, but I don't care. Got this figure for $12. It's just, you know, okay. Well, you could usually get this figure for. So yeah, nails are white. So mostly the main body is just, you know, charcoal black. The eyes, of course, the sinister eyes are white, which I think looks really good, actually. I really like that they gave him white eyes. Teeth are nicely painted. The tongue is pink, and even in the inside of the mouth is pink. The spines, they are white. They are this white color, and also they are more spread out. And they also have this, like, black, I would say, shading, I guess, on the dorsal fins. As you can see, all that black shading. So yeah, paint job's pretty good, you know, pretty nice. So now we're gonna get on to the sculpt and detail. So yeah. So now we're gonna get on to sculpt and detail. So the sculpt is actually pretty nice. I will say that the head is kind of small, but you know, whatever. They proportioned the body pretty well, in my opinion. The head is probably the best part about this figure. I mean, just look at the head. Wait, let me just focus that. There we go. Look at the head. It looks like GMK Godzilla, like, just like that. Like, it's amazing. Look at that. Looks like GMK Godzilla perfectly. Like, I think they did get the head right. You know, really nicely done for a Bandai Creation figure. You know, really nicely done. The fingernails, they are nicely sculpted. Toenails are nicely sculpted. The dorsal fins, right here, these bottom ones, they are individually sculpted. These ones are sculpted from the way up, but they are, like, each dorsal fin is not individually sculpted. As you can see, there's these little, look at that. There's these little, like, segments connecting them. So, like, some other Bandai Creation Godzilla figures, you would see gaps, you know, to show that they actually individually sculpt every single dorsal fin. But there's no gaps. Look at that. It's just on one, like, piece of vinyl, I guess, and they just sculpted it from the way up. But still, the dorsal fins are nicely done. Detail, you know, the head, you have all this nice detail. Just look at that. The arms, right there at the side of the body, you have all these scales and stuff. The legs, really nicely done. The tail, you have all this nice detail. Under the tail, all these lines and stuff. So yeah, sculpt and detail is actually pretty great on this figure. I will say that the sculpt is probably the best part of this figure. It really does look like GMK Godzilla a lot. So yeah, sculpt and detail is pretty good. This is definitely, hands down, one of the best Bandai Creation figures out there. So yeah, now let's get on to my final thoughts. So my final thoughts. So, I really do like this figure. It is a really nice figure. Definitely one of the best from Bandai Creation, in my opinion. It's just a really nice figure. It's really cool. Bandai Creation did capture the look of JMK Godzilla really well, in my opinion. It just looks really nice. You know, this figure's actually a really nice figure. If you don't have them, I definitely recommend you guys to pick them up. Definitely no more than $20, you know, in my opinion. But, you know, if you could find them for cheaper, like I found them for $12, you know, $12, that's great. But, you know, definitely no more than $20, because, you know, he's not that rare. He's actually a really, really common figure, because, you know, he's a Bandai Creation figure. So, definitely he isn't that rare. But, again, no more than $20. That's what I would say. But, yeah, this is a really nice figure. The detail's really nice. You know, the sculpt is really nice. Definitely just love the head. Look at the head. It just looks like GMK Godzilla 100%. And yeah. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we are at 93 subscribers. If we could, you know, make that into 100, I'd be so thankful. Please, you know, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.